Hello to you, my scent siblings. It's Julia Graham, and if you're watching this, that makes you my scent brother, scent sister, and my non-binary scent sibling. Today's video is a tag because I was tagged by Jon Snow, scented snowdrops. I'm going to leave his information down below with a scenario, but little did he know what's been going on in my life. And so I'm going to share my spray tan story with you today. Here I am behind the camera. Thought I would try this approach. So this is crazy. It's absolutely crazy what's happened here because you know that Halloween is coming up, and I wanted to have a specific costume and I wanted to have a specific look, and so I actually did have to go to get a spray tan.
And there's only one place in town.
Just to say, I have this story. I texted the guy because he's so uber creepy. I didn't even talk to him on the phone. I was like just texting him, and even his texts were creepy. He was like, for you, I would do, this is the international sign for text, yeah? He's like, this is it here. He's like, oh, for you, I would do anything. And anyway, you want to know what the perfume is first, right? So I go for this spray tan, and the guy's like, creep, so gross. Anyway, so I decided, like, I don't want to go there and have him be like, oh my God, you smell so good. Because then that's just, I don't want anything to do with this guy. And then I didn't want to go there and not have anything on, because then I'd have to smell him. Blech. And so, and I didn't want to repulse myself by wearing something that I didn't love. So John, I picked one that you and I both love. And so I picked Lattafa's Oud for Glory. Now I know that your favorite is the Oud for Greatness, but I don't have that because I don't have the big box. So I chose this one, and I decided that this was the one because this has this gorgeous fresh scent that I can smell so well. I'm obsessed with this one. There's saffron and lavender and nutmeg in it, so it's so yummy. And then in the middle you have oud and patchouli, so it gives a little bit of lift. And then in the base, the more oud and more patchouli and more musk. So it's an oud patchouli balm, and I love those things. So I knew that I was going to smell amazing and a little bit confident because the guys, ew. Okay. Anyway, there is a story for why there's none on my hands, but that's okay. I decided to top it off with my new favorite obsession, another one. This is Montal's Honey Oud, and this one, you know, honey. I wanted, you know, golden honey spray tan, super appropriate, right? So I spritz on both of these. This one is really lovely, and I don't like honey. So I just wanted to let you know in case you were wondering. This one, actually, you can't, I don't smell the honey. This one has the oud, cinnamon, which you can totally smell in here. I smell cinnamon in here too. Amber, Madagascar, vanilla, leather, which you can totally smell in here, which I totally smell in there because of the saffron, patchouli, and flowers. What kind of flowers? We don't know. Okay, so long story short, I put on a couple spritzes of this, a couple spritzes of this, and I go in, and the guy's like creepy, oozy, like, oh, take off your whatever. And so I put the thing on and the thing, and he comes out, and I'm standing there, and the guy comes out, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I must smell really good, because he's just staring. He's just staring. And so he gets the thing out, and he's pointing it at me, but he freaking misses. He's missed because he's staring. He's just staring, and I look down, and I realize it's a nip slip. Look, this happens to everybody. People's nips slip. And so I try to cover myself up, but I fall ass over tea kettle, and I can't get myself right. So there's all this spray tan everywhere, and it's everywhere except my hands. And I am ass over tea kettle, and I'm like, I can't. I don't know what I'm doing. And so and then of course I'm crying because I'm so embarrassed, and I'm wiping my face with my hands trying to get the tears away. So anyway, he's just standing there slack-jawed spraying, and I look behind me, and I think it's all from the nip slip. As I look behind me, and there's this gorgeous woman standing there, and he's slack-jawed staring at her. And I'm like, well, for crying out loud. And I look up at him expectantly, like, what the hell? And he goes, yeah, you know what? You're not my type, but you smell good. So what the heck? Anyway, there it is. There's what I wore to the tanning salon and how ridiculous it turned out. So that is my video. I'm just going to see. So I don't know how it managed to not get on my, I'm going to take this camera off. I don't know. Oh my, for sake.